videos. Joining me right now is Pennsylvania Congressman, member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee and House Transportation and Infrastructure Committee, Scott Perry. Congressman, it's good to have you this morning. Thanks very much for joining us. Your reaction to Bill Barr stepping down?
Well, I will tell you, Maria, I think that the time has come. I mean, we have been waiting patiently for the Durham investigation. Understand as well that Durham was named a special prosecutor in October. We didn't find out about that until after the election. The American people need to know these things because we want to intake all the information, and our votes, our thoughts, our opinions are based on all the information, not just what Bill Barr might want to give us. We need to be armed with every bit of the facts so that we can make informed choices. And it's apparent that that's not the case. And for all we know, there is investigations from the FBI and Department of Justice into the election, but we don't know that right now, and we don't have any trust that we would know that. And that's critical information at this moment. We have to have it, and so. Unfortunately, I think that that's the right move for the president and for the attorney general.
Yeah, I mean, there's also, this Hunter Biden story and not to release it. I mean, I guess he's trying to say that he didn't want to affect the election, but by not releasing that information, you are affecting the election because you're not being upfront about the fact that Hunter Biden was selling introductions to his father. I mean, why is he getting paid all of this money from Chinese companies? Why is he getting paid all of this money from Burisma when he has no knowledge or experience in this industry? And yet he's selling, some of these emails that we've seen show that he's selling introductions to his father.
Well, the real question, Maria, certainly it's Hunter Biden, which apparently his father didn't have any problem using as a bag man. But the real question is how does that investigation connect to his father, the potential president of the United States? That's the real question, whether it's Burisma or whether it's China, and especially China. I just listened to your last segment. I mean, that is incredibly important. I mean, you got Eric Swalwell for years now with a close relationship with the Chinese espionage effort that targeted not only him, but his other colleagues on the Democrat side. We need to know everything about this. We can't have the Secretary of the Treasury of the United States allowing the Chinese Communist Party to keep on selling assets and having investors of the United States invest in the military that's going to be used to try and crush the United States. These are all important issues, and we need our Attorney General to provide the information. We understand we can't know everything about the investigation as it occurs, but the fact that it's occurring is critical information. Some people say, well, we don't want it to be political. Not providing the information, as you quite aptly put, is just as political as providing the information. It's our information.
Exactly.
We'll decide what's political or not.
Yeah. That's right. So Florida Senator Marco Rubio says that now he wants an intel briefing. He wants to hold public hearings on Chinese espionage around this Christine Fang situation. That's the spy who pretty much helped California congressman become a congressman. Senator Ron Johnson told me the other day, look, the bottom line is they put him there. The intel hearing here hinging on whether or not Republicans maintain control of the committee following the Georgia Senate runoff elections. And this is probably the most important issue that the country faces, the threat from China. Do you worry that we're going to see a change in policy in an incoming changing administration?
Well, absolutely, I'm worried. The fact that Eric Swalwell has sat on the committee, and now even after these revelations, Speaker Pelosi allows him to continue to sit on this committee, the committee that hears all this classified information and helps make decisions and steer American policy based on classified information. It is incredible to me that this is happening. And what's also incredible, obviously, is that there's apparently a close relationship with Vice President Biden and the Communist Party of China, and no one's saying anything about it. Why is that information being suppressed? The New York Times hasn't written one story about Eric Swalwell. And I'm sure they're not going to be interested in writing any stories about Vice President Biden and his connection to the Communist Chinese Party and potentially the next leader of the United States of America. Everybody should be losing sleep over this, and we know I am.
What a joke, Congressman. We will certainly keep the spotlight on it. Thank you, sir. Scott Perry. We'll be right back.